All right. Well, it says we're live, so I think we are. So happy 2026. I'm Candan Simmons, your style educator. You're tuning in live. Hopefully, you're watching from home. Some of my mornistas are so bold that they watch from the comforts of their car because they don't want to miss anything. We are getting started a little bit later. So, again, thanks for your patience. We were just setting up and working a few things out. So, are you distracted by my lipstick? Let's talk about it. In 2026, hopefully you'll go bold into whatever you're feeling. And so today I was feeling colors, I'm feeling purple. Check out my green glasses. My houndstooth hat has some brown in it and various colors. And later, I will show you my denim one and done. But for now, I want to let you know what we're going to talk about. Well, first of all, let me know who you are, where you're tuning in from. As I mentioned, drop it in the comments. I am coming live to you from our Culver City location, 10754 Jefferson Boulevard, inside the Raintree Plaza, where we have resided for the past 15 years. We couldn't celebrate that without you. And I have just had the utmost joy, pleasure in styling you for those very special moments in your life, whether you're going out on a first date, a last date, a experience. There's so many experiences out there. This lipstick is giving me Laker game vibes, so I'm definitely going to have to rock it to the Laker game. And I'm wearing my green glasses. There's going to be a football game that takes place this weekend that I'm just like, hey. The Eagles play the 49ers. My husband is a 49er fan. My sister Kim and Albert are Eagles fans. And hey, it's win or lose. Winner goes on, loser goes home. So it's one of those games. So if my husband sees me, he'll probably think I'm repping the Eagles. I'm just representing being bold and being seen. So Kathy, let's see. Thank you for commenting. Kathy is tuning in from Los Angeles. Thank you, Kathy. She did text me and say, are we sipping and styling today? I said, yes, we are. So thank you, Kathy, for being a loyal ambassador and a client. And she's one of those day oneers. So she's been with me since we opened our doors 15 years ago. So tonight, what we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about our one and dones, because this year, I want you to focus on being comfortable, being classy, just being you. And our one and dones allow you to do that. If you follow me live on all of my social media channels this week, that's what I've been talking about. One and dones, how they can transform with you, whether you're running errands, whether you're lounging at home, whatever it is that you're doing, our one and dones will meet you there. Hey, Montrese. Montrese is tuning in from Franklin, Tennessee. Yes, my parents are from Tennessee, so thank you for representing my parents' hometown, Montrese. So before we jump into our one and dones, I want to know if you remember what the Pantone color is. We talked about it last week. And in case you forgot, I have a model here to help you take a look at what that outfit is that I was showing you. So come on down, Kimberly. It's the first sip and style of the year. And our model is here giving you this whole vibe. Add her to the stage. So Kimberly is giving you the Pantone color of the year. And it is definitely a beautiful shade. It's the first time they've selected any shade of white, and it's called Dance Cloud. So you see how it ombres? That jacket is the essence of the color, the Pantone color of the year. So where it starts and it's like a dancing cloud, it's kind of white bluish color, and then it fades into blue. So again, as the reminder, the Pantone color is there. Cloud Dancer. Yes. I'm like, Dance Cloud. I wanted to put my name first, Can Dance and Cloud. So Cloud Dancer is the color. And again, the ombre, remember I showed you the t-shirt last week? It was bright white V-neck. So you can see the difference between the Cloud Dancer color and the bright white. But you're going to see people do a lot of white and they're going to tell you that's the Pantone color. Go with it. The blue on the bottom led us into what has become our favorite pair of denim pants. These denim pants, remember like 10 years ago, they had a long zipper in the back. We lost our mind over those zipper pants. People were walking up behind me telling me those were the sexiest pants they've ever seen. Well, this denim has been reconstructed. The waistband is really nice. The fabric is really nice. Those of you that have them, sound off in the comments section and let me know what your thoughts are. And I'm going to have Kim come over and share her thoughts about this whole look.
I love this look. I even added like the little earrings to go with them to just bring the blue from the top and the bottom. And then but I love white because white softens everything. It brightens everything. So, it's just adding that little piece. So it's very cute, very comfortable too.
What do you think about the jeans?
I love these jeans. I have these jeans in the navy color and I have these jeans in the black color. And I think I actually got 2 pairs of each. So when I wear the other ones out, I'll still have another pair to go on and keep wearing.
I'm not playing. She's like, I'm putting it into a serious rotation.
Yes.
So remember when I said these are not your grandma's jeans, they're not your daughter's jeans,
No.
They're your jeans. She owns them.
And they're cute. I like it has a little pocket, functional pocket in the back, no pockets in the front. It's just like the little design, but it's not a functional pocket. This one is.
Yes, that little
right here.
Yeah.
Maybe a penny. But because no more penny. Oh, we're gonna miss penny.
We got it. I know. Your penny loafers, you may convert them back to put the penny in instead of the quarter.
Exactly.
Yes. So let's see what Montrese said. She said, "Oh yeah, those jeans are the business." Yes, Montrese got a pair. They came in. She's like, "Send them to me." So she's got them in Tennessee representing. So you guys, this is the thing. So I told you what the Pantone color was, and that way you're aware of it. But if it's not the shade for you, just be knowledgeable, be aware, but do you. But this look is a really cool look. And again, because it's the Pantone color, a lot of people are like, oh, I can't wear white but you can wear white whenever you want. I think you got a license to do white all this year. So drive it as often as you like.
I think we shifted it into just white shoes, maybe not white shoes after, but this with the denim on the bottom. Absolutely.
Yep, definitely. So now we're going to transition into our one and dones. So you guys, when you think of our one and done, what comes to mind? And also tell me how many shades let's say not how many you have, just tell me the shades that you have, because who needs to count? Why count them out? Tell me what shades you have in the one and dones. And if you are sipping, what do you have? You already know what I have. So Montrese says, very stretchy, very comfy and flexible. Are you talking about the one and dones or are you still talking about the jeans? Because that could apply to both. Just want to be sure. So Kathy, tell us what colors you have in your one and dones. Montrese, tell us yours too. And if so, what's your favorite go-to? I'll share. I have it in an apple green. I have 2 in black because that's my favorite. That's my go-to. Let's see. Oh, what comes to mind is ease of getting dressed. Yes, so that's definitely the case with our one and dones. You're able to get dressed, put on one piece, and you're done, which is why we call them one and done. The weather that we're having here in Montrese in California has us putting leggings underneath because the wind is giving us the business out here. Let's see. Okay, you said the comment for the jeans. Okay, perfect. So let's see. I have the apple green. I have the black. I said I have two in black, but I'm still going to count. I have the navy blue, the purple kind of lavender color. Let's see. I have the two patchwork blues, the black, and the cognac color. Yeah. You can give it to me. I'll hold it for you. Okay. So we're going to start with our one and dones. And we're calling these the classic one and dones. So Montrese says she has the army green, the cadet blue, the cocoa, the white. Yes, I have white too. The black and the more patchwork. Yes, can't get enough. Kathy says, I love the one and done. She has apple green, red. Oh, I have red too. Lavender, black velour. Oh, yeah, I got that one too. And the new more jean in the blue. I know. We can't get enough of them. They were created during the pandemic. It was just something that allows you to slip onto a phone call, and it's while everyone else was trying to figure out how to convert their pajamas and do pajamas. I was like, no, we're mature women. We dress for our body type and our lifestyle, and doing the pajamas on the bottom and being comfortable is not something that we do. So that's when we came up with the long one and dones, and they really translated and kept us warm during the cold nights and kept us, free to run errands when we needed to. I've seen them as far as commencements. I've traveled with them. I've seen my friends all over the place with them. I just love it when you guys show up in the one and dones. Let's see. We're ready when you are, Kimmy. Okay, so coming to a stage near you. Now I sound like JP. So this, you guys, is our classic black one and done. The interesting thing about this is I just checked my inventory, and you guys, what you see is all I have. I think I have 3 black extra large, 1 navy blue left in this color or in this classic piece. So again, for this week, I've been styling them. Kim is wearing it black, no accessories, boots, and she's good to go. What I want you to start thinking about is how to layer different looks with the one and done. So here's a piece. If you have sheer items at home, layer them. Layer them over your hoodies. This is a sheer jacket. And I'm going to tell you now, this is it. So don't try and order it. This is the last one. And it has a hood, and it's an extra large, but they did kind of run small. So that's why it looks like it fits Kim perfectly. And she generally takes a large, or she can do a large, medium, depending on what it is. She has one of those ranges where she can go medium, she can go extra large, depending on how she's feeling. So with that, Kim, take your hoodie from the one and done and drop it over to, let me know if you need help. But hoodie on hoodie and a sheer jacket is so fun. This look is timeless. It's classic. The symbols definitely remind you of something designer. Right. So definitely something designer, but it's a great piece. Oh, Kathy said, wait, gotta put that to the stage. She said, I had on the apple green all day. So yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful piece, beautiful option. So we'll have Kim come over and tell us about this look.
Man, this one right here can go straight to New York, can go to Chicago and walk down Michigan Avenue and would have people commenting on, where did you get your outfit? Because I need to buy that. I love this. Yes. One and dones are so versatile. You can throw them on and run your errands and be casual, or you can dress it up.
Yep.
And look, all that and more.
Yes, that's a very chic look. And what I love about it is sometimes, because this has a little, it's got the symbols and they're raised and it has like a little suede, so it has a little texture to it. But sometimes the netting for me, because my skin is sensitive, it itches. So I was like, I can't do that. But putting it over in one and done that has a thicker fabric, I can do it all day long. And it's just a cool, really classy, chic look.
Absolutely. Love this.
Yep. So we're going to give you some more layering options that you probably hadn't or wouldn't think of. Nice. So Montrese said, that's very cute. We agree. And she says, now I have to go search for the sheer hoodie. Exactly. Pull out that black sheer hoodie, the one that we all have, or many of us have. All of your sheer pieces, layer it on top of your one and done. It just sheiks up the look. It levels up the look. And it's very fun, very comfortable. Anything that you may have been challenged with wearing when it comes to like nets and things of that nature, just now you can put that shell over one of your one and dones and don't waste the piece. Because I have some net pieces that I'm like, oh yeah, I'm definitely going to put my net jackets over my one and dones, because again, it just levels up the look and my sheer pieces won't go to waste. So yes, Montrese, go search for your sheer hoodies. So come on down. So many of you may have had an opportunity to secure this jacket. So remember the numbers. It was the mystery jacket where we were calling on all the numbers and the numbers were just floating down. So pull out your coats and again, level up the look, because where we are now is it's time to, launch all your pieces that it's generally too warm in California to wear. So this is the numbers jacket that we layered over the one and done piece. And she added her gloves and she still got her boots on. So again, it just changes up the look. It went from sporty chic to just now overall chic and elegant. So this is a look that I can definitely see walking into a Sunday service with, and you might have thought your one and dones were too casual for church, but now you see, level them up. Montrese says, I don't have that one. No, I'm sure you don't have that one that Kim just had on, the short sheer piece, but any sheer jacket or mesh jacket or net jacket that you have, consider layering it over any of your one and dones. We went with basic black for now so that you can see it's easy, but anything solid. So even if I had the lavender one, I would still put it on with my number one jacket, my numbers jacket. The numbers jacket is just really cool, but think anything you would put black, white with, I would throw the red in there because those are my colors. I would throw my red one and dones. So just many options. All right, let's talk about it, Kim. There we go.
This is the look for me right here. It's just makes a statement that you are elegant, very Coco Chanel, very classic pieces that will last for the life or length of the life of the garment. And the garments that she has are high quality, not the fast fashion that everybody searches for or runs to get, and you wear it 2 or 3 times and it falls apart because you have to wash it once. This, to me, can be worn forever. Each age demographic, the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, and the 70s and up.
Yes.
So, come on, rock it.
So let's see. Montre said, "Oh yeah, I do have a few of the birthday sheer jackets that I can use." I know you do.
Right.
I know. I'm all in your closet, Montre. I know what you have. Know what you have. So now we're going to move into something that you don't have, because I know I've only had a few of them. So, but I do have a few in now, and I want to show you how these can be layered as well.
Okay, am I doing the fire?
Yep. Let's see. Oh yeah, Montre, she's styling. She said, and she could add a nice scarf. Yes, you can. Cheers. So as you look at or think about your 2026 and as it relates to what's in your closet, how's it going? I'll tell you this. We did start. I'll put a pin in that. Come on down. All right. So here's one of our dusters, or I'm sorry, kimonos that came in. We had a few in, and now we've gotten a few back in. So this is definitely a look. So Kim, open the belt and tie it to the back. Because oftentimes when you think of a kimono, you think of, belting it and tying it in the front. But because you're using it as a layering piece, I wanted to do more framing than any particular closure. So you see the difference? It's just wide open. It's framing what you have underneath. And when you tie it to the back, it really tapers and contours your shape. So oftentimes, people think kimono, they think loose, they think flowy, but I want you to think tailored and tapered. So when you put the belt and pull it to the back, now you can taper that look and give yourself more of a silhouette. So Kim, this kimono is reversible. So let's take it off and flip it to the inside. And it's okay that the belt will be on the inside. So with this kimono, you get the art piece that was checkered and everything. And on this side, you get the brand, which is fire. So now you get the colors and the brand label. So you know how we use the more, she's using her brand throughout as well. So let me have Kim come over and share.
Okay, this is cute. I like a 2-in-1 piece. Wear it on this side or wear it on this side, so you can rock it a different look. I like that flexibility.
Yes.
It's very cute, very comfortable. And we know about framing, leaving so it splits it up so you don't look like a...
Right.
So.
Yes. And again, the belting, that contouring in the back, use it. So if you guys have anything that's big and flowy and you want to taper it down, grab a belt and, especially if it's got the hooks, and then pull it inside so that way it frames. So whether the belt's on the outside or on the inside, it's still going to frame and give you a nice silhouette.
Yes.
So we have another one we want to show you. And as you're thinking about Valentine's Day, what comes to mind? Of course, the colors of red, pink, and white, and hearts. But I want you to think flowers. So think of red roses. Let's see. Montre says that kimono is very chic. Yes, it is. It's very chic. And they're very limited. I think I have 3 in stock, and each one is different. But I love the reverse of, getting 2-in-1. Anytime I can maximize something, I'm all for it. Come on down. One of my favorites. Yes, yes, yes. So this piece has the heart there, and then it's got the roses. And I didn't give you a belt to that one? Okay. It's got the little strings. That's nothing?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get the belt. But this one, you guys, it's red, it's black, and it's got the roses. And then it has like a little crest on the side, which is a heart with crystals. And it's got gold foil trim going down the side. So on black, it really pops. You really get a lot of pizzazz with this red one because it's popping. And then let's reverse it because you still get the brand on the inside too. So that's the 2-in-1 that you're able to create as well. And then I love it too because it kind of reminds me of the movie Boomerang where he's like, bam, bam, bam. Coordinate. So that's the other side of it. So again, these kimonos are limited. That was the red rosette one, and it's reversible. And let's come over, Kim. I'm gonna ask you to flip it one more time because I'm just loving the roses. So you see the inside, that's when you go bam, bam, bam. So Matri said, yes, 2-in-1 is great. It sure is. And again, it's one of those things where because the black on the roses are embedded in it, it's great to pull the black. See that black there? Pull the black up to the forefront with black. Now, you could put a red under it, but I'm like, you ain't got to give them that much fire. But if you want to, go for it. You could do some red, velvet red velour or something like that. You can, the black velour hoodie under this would really be amazing. It would really soften everything. So you get the foil trim here. You get the red heart crystal. It's a patch, but it's crystal there. So it's a beautiful piece. So did I give you something to think about? We gave you a sheer jacket overlaying. We gave you a nice coat. We did 2 kimonos that were reversible that you may not have thought to style your one and dones with. Because oftentimes we think one and done's very casual. I'm running errands. I'm dressed in seconds, but dress it up, level it up. So Kathy says you could take it to another level with gold boots. I see that. I see that, Kathy. And I do have some gold boots, so we're there. Keep styling us. Yes. So Montree says, I love all the different colors and the logo. Exactly. Yeah, the logo on the inside, the fire. Yep, it's got some of your summer colors. So I can see this. You could even use this as a bathing suit cover up. You go to the pool and then it's like, bam. Why not? Why not? So are we on to the next?
Yes.
Oh, Kim, did you tell us what you thought about it?
Oh, no, I think
okay.
It's
I just started stalking.
Oh, no. And I didn't even think about that. Kathy was saying wear it with the gold boots because of the gold accent. That's a good idea. That's cute.
Or even some really cute gold like pump sandals or something too. Yep. Yeah, anything absolutely. Gold. Great. Okay. Keep styling us. Can we wear different colors of shoes with that? Yes, you can, because all the shades that are in the logo can be featured. So while I was saying, you're wearing it with the one and done, there's a lot of testimony shades that are different colors where I can see you putting on the all yellow with the rib top, the yellow pants, reversing it to the logo, and now you're framed in black and multiple colors. You can do it with your teals. You can do it. What other colors are in that logo, Kim?
So like light
blue,
purple, dark blue, yellow, a little bit of green.
Dark blue, yellow, green, purple, blue, and red. So fire. Okay. So Montrese says, yes, you did give me some great ideas to layer with my one and dones. Mission accomplished. We could end the call. we won't end it right there. We have a few more things that are in the one and done category that we want to stretch your mind in terms of your style mind and have you consider those as well. So remember, these are our classic one and dones, and I'm wearing one of our new one and done. So it's the lightweight denim. Those of you, you may remember the story where I got called out in the middle of the night to come and respond to something here, and it was too hot to throw on a one and done. So that incident was the inspiration of this look now. So come on down, Kim. So this one and done is an ode to those of us that grew up in the 70s and the 80s, and we were going to school and we were loving our Levi's jeans, and it was something about that 501 tab that made us feel we were completely dressed and cute in our tennis shoes and t-shirts. So this is an ode to Levi and that patchwork and all the different shades of jeans that we wore. But as mature women, we want something that's not so restrictive, that's not so limiting. And again, we still want to put on one piece and be dressed. So that's what this is. It's our more one and done. It's very lightweight. It's silky to the touch, silky to the skin. It's nice and flowy. It has the same concept where it gives you a nice silhouette up here. We're not going boxy. We still want to show off our curves or complement our curves or have pieces that complement our curves. And that's what this one and done does. So I'll have Kim come over and tell me about it.
I still love this. I have this. I had to get this because it's so soft. It's so comfortable. It's nice and wearable. It's the hood. It's cute from top to bottom. And then the cords match as well. So you don't have like off-color cord, but if you want to change it, you can do that too. But I love this. Yes. Love this.
Now, how would you layer that?
Maybe with a sweater jacket.
Let's see what that looks like.
Okay.
So let's see. So Kathy said, me too, Montrese. All right. Me too in terms of great ideas for layering. Montrese said one and done. Kathy said, I love how that one and done fits. Yes, it's a great, great fit. You will probably see, I know you've seen other long hoodies, and what sets ours apart is really the shape of it. And that's our secret sauce as far as how it was cut, where the pockets reside. That's part of our signature. So there are similar ones. You can open it. Yeah, we have rim everything. Mm-hmm. Yep. So back to the stage. Here's what we're doing. So remember I talked about the patchwork. So there's patches in it, and the patches are brown. So oftentimes you think blue, I got to do white, but I'm saying think blue and do brown and pull any color out of the hoodie patchwork that relates to you. So there's some black in the trimming. You can definitely throw on a black jacket. We chose this sweater because I wanted you to think brown, to think tans, to think mocha, to think chocolate, and also think frame. So you leave it completely open so that you can show off all the artwork that's there in the piece. And because that sweater has that little black stripe, little racer stripe going down the side, it's also pulling the black that's trimmed in the pockets too. So again, look at your garment and then stretch your style to say, how could I layer this? And pull out a piece that you might not have thought to pull. like this piece. So how many of you would have thought to pull a brown sweater or a jacket or even a black one to pair with this? Let me know. So Kim, come over. Let's talk about it.
I like this. It's a look that if you want to be a little more classic, this definitely brings that out of the one and done.
Yep. And it's got like glitter, like a little glitter stripe in the front. It's got the black on the pockets, and it's just throughout. So when you have a piece that's so busy, like the one and done with the patchwork, when you layer it, you want to have like a solid piece. And if that solid piece has a little bit more detail, it's okay. You just don't want it competing with the design. And because each thing that it does, it's solid, there's no competition. So
okay, good styling tip.
Thank you. No competition. So let's see. Hey, Brenda. She said, hello, ladies. And she says, I love that jacket. Thank you. Which one, Brenda? The brown one or the numbers one? Because we've shown you a couple. And Montree said, yes, Mama Kathy, you are always styling. Yes, she is. I don't think anyone shows up for her appointments the way she does. And the way Kathy does. I went on an appointment with her, and the lady at the check-in counter just could not stop staring and complimenting her tennis shoes, her jacket, her outfit, her hat. And it's one of those things in that moment, it made me think of, my mom. My mom was a nurse, and you just I didn't realize until I got much older the concepts that she was sharing with me and how it related to just what was going on in the world. So she would tell me, when you go to the bank, and no matter what your situation is, you have to look like money's coming, and people will treat you how they perceive you. She said, even when you go to your doctor's appointments, you have to look like you have insurance. I didn't really know at the time, like, why is that important? I'm sick. I just need to go. But people really do treat you differently based on what they perceive you have and what you don't have. So come on back to the stage, Kimberly. So, we love our one and dones. So I couldn't just give you the blue without giving you the black. And so true to form, the black is black. And I don't know if you caught this, but the black is giving you the black and white, like cinematic look, because it's not just black and white. It's like a black and white photo, and that's intentional. So you know how your black and white photos fade? So that's what this whole patchwork look is giving. It still has the ode to Levi with the patchworks and everything, but it's intentional that it's that taking you back to the black and white movies, black and white prints, and it's monochromatic. So let's talk about this. And then I'm going to, let's see, remove. There we go. What are your thoughts, Kim?
Come on now. This is cute. I like black and white.
Exactly. Had you thought about the black and white imagery?
No.
Okay.
No, not at all.
Yeah. It hits a little different when you kind of know the behind the scenes and what we were going for.
Right.
So
it gives it a different thought process on how you wear it.
Yep.
And what you're going to, this would be cute on date night, movie night.
Right. Yep. Right in there. It's streaming live. Now, would you put the brown sweater on with that?
Yeah, I would, because it still has the brown accents in it.
Let's try it. So Kathy says, I apologize. I have the black. And you just gave me an idea. Good. Good. And then Montree says, in her accessories, she leaves no stone unturned. Exactly. She does not. And we're talking about you, Kathy. You always accessorize. Brenda says, I like the black patchwork. Yes, we like it too. And then she says with the follow-up, you can do so much with it. Yes, you can. So bam, you can definitely pull the brown, same brown sweater,
Right.
pull it forward. It's got the same concept, that black trim down the side. It's definitely got a hoodie. So with your hoodies, you want to either overlay them or lay them into the hoodie. But I keep it simple. I just throw it on top, you know. But turn around, let's see. So you could always do this to give it a little more interest, because it'll make it look like the patchwork hoodie is sewn into the other hoodie, which we know it's not, but it just gives it that accent. So let's see.
Cute.
What are your thoughts, Kim?
I like it. I like how she tucked it in to give it looks like it's lined. How we have the silk or satin line items. So yeah, that's a cute little look.
Yeah, cute.
All right.
I know the sweater by itself is kind of like,
right.
When you put it together, it's like, okay.
Exactly.
I like messing with her because she looked at it initially and was like, and I'm like, okay, gotta sprinkle little style dust on it, and let's see what you think.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's
so
easy.
Yes, I like the style dust.
So let's see. Montrese says, oh no, we're good.
Okay.
So Montrese said, what did she say? Love the black patchwork one, and it has copper tone to it. Exactly. And we pulled out the copper with the sweater. So you can tell once you put the sweater on and it has the shades of copper and the different shades of brown, you can see it now. So let's see. There's a couple of comments I missed. Okay, Anne says, do you have the brown sweater? I do, Anne. I do. And then Cousin says, I like them both. Yes, I want you to like them both, Cousin. You should have both in your closet. You know how you represent all that and more. I love it when I see you guys coming through the parking lot. I can tell it's like, all that and more has hit the plaza. Beautiful. Nice jacket. Hey, Tawana. You ladies are in the house. So the jacket pairs nicely with the one and done. Yes, we've had some fun pairing and layering. If you ladies are just tuning in, make sure you go back, because we've been doing the classics. We did our classics, and now we're doing our new one and dones. Anne said, okay. And Tawana said, hey, beautiful. I think she's talking to all of us. And then Brenda said, is the patchwork gone? No, sis, I still have your size in both the blue and the black. So just let me know what you want. I think, what's the price on the one and done? Is it $130, Kim, or $139? The new one, the $130. Okay. So they're $130 if anyone wants to know. So, ladies, as you think of what I've shown thus far, what's the biggest styling tip or the biggest takeaway that you have from the one and dones? Let's see. Oh, that's right. Yes, you do have the blue, Brenda. So now the black is calling your name. It's like, hello, are you going to answer? I'll send it to you. No problem. No problem. Someone gave us some hearts. So if you guys can do hearts and comment, keep those engagements going. We're currently streaming live on YouTube as well as Facebook. Our LinkedIn connection, I'm not sure what happened, so I got to get that restored. Yeah, versatility with colors. Yes. All right, we heard the curtain open. So come on down. So you guys, this is actually our last piece of the night. And we call it our last piece of the night because it's a new year and we're doing things a little different on our lives and in store. So at the end of our lives, for those of you that stay to the end or those of you that pop on at the end, you get to know about the deal of the day, even though it's the deal of the night. We're going to change it to the deal of the night. So the deal of the night, tonight, you have to mention it if you're coming in tonight or tomorrow. And our long jackets, the long black jackets, this one says fashion on the back. They're 20% off. So to take advantage of the deal of the night, you can say, hey, I watched last night and I want to purchase one of the jackets from the deal of the night. So this one is our black long jacket. It's double zippered. And let me just give you a few tips on the double zipper and why they're double zippered. So it zips up the top and it also zips all the way down to the bottom. The reason why it has the extra zip on the bottom is because some things and some body types are ideal for the straight up and down. Great. But for those that need a little room in the hip area, in the derriere area, you can open up the bottom and give yourself some room. You can A-line the jacket when they have the double zippers. Now, also, you can get a little sassy with it and you can unzip it and have the zippers meet in the middle. So now you're giving a little cleavage, you're giving a little A-line, and you're just giving a nice little silhouette. So you're kind of giving them all that and more. So look at your jackets that are double zippered. Know that if you need a little hip room on the bottom, you can. If you want to get a little sassy at the top. And when you do the double zippers to get a little sassy, zip it all the way down and you want about 4 inches in the areas that you want to accentuate. So on the back of the jacket, it's got a cat and it says fashion. And that's our fashion cat. So when people look at you going, they're like, oh, she got a cat on her back and then it says fashion. So that's a fashion cat. So we also paired it with our leggings that have the same little crystals on the side too. And again, this is our deal of the night. If you mention it tonight or tomorrow, you can take 20% off. I know we have the jacket in small, medium, and large. I'm not sure if I have any extra larges. The one Kim has on is a large. So again, if you see any long black jackets that are not part of our new arrival and you come in tomorrow, you can take 20% off. That's our deal of the night. So let's have Kim come over and tell us what you think.
I like, the zipper part. I think is really cute, especially when you have like a little back there. Yes. You don't want to look all scrunched in. That's a perfect accent that you have that's functional. So yes.
You get a little sassy.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly. And this is one where you can put one of our sheer mesh tops on and again, zip it wherever you want. That's a thought. So let's see what the ladies are saying. Let's see. Brenda says, hi, Angie. And then Kathy says, I think these are your takeaways. So the one and dones can be taken in so many fashion styling levels. I love them. And now I'm excited about taking mine to the next level. Take it there. Take it there. And then Brenda says, really cute. So thank you, ladies. It's a little after 7. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for adding your comments. Thanks for being a part of what makes all that and more special. So I want to end and I want to share something with you guys that you may or may not have noticed. In Culver City on January, I almost thought I said July, on January 1st, there was a sales tax increase. And so the sales tax went up by 1/4 cent. City council and all those involved that voted on it the residents voted on it because of the impact it would have to the city of Culver City. So they're expecting with this increase that over $5.3 million will be added to the city's general fund. So what does that mean to me? What does it mean to you? It means that there's been an increase. And because I'm not only an owner, I'm also always thinking from the client experience side. So this is where I encourage you, if you're not a part of the VIP program, join. That way you can navigate this tax situation. So if you are a VIP member at the $50 level, you're getting 6% off. So instead of paying, the 10.75, you're really at 4.75. If you're at the not silver level, but at the $100 level, you get 10% off. So it's only 7.5 in terms of taxes, which you'll pay because you're getting 10% off your entire order. At the next level, you're going to get 10.25%. So you're only paying 0.5 in taxes. And if you're at the $300 level, that's when you just don't see it at all. So if the VIP plan never made sense, I think it really makes sense now. Not only that, so not only in terms of navigating the taxes, there are going to be perks that are added at the $100 level, the $200 and the $300 level. I'm going to roll those out next week. So definitely make sure you're getting the emails because I never want you to feel disadvantaged when you're shopping with me. And know that the $100, you could use it whenever you want. So it's always yours. It's always on the books. But this is just kind of easing what's currently happening in our city. Mm-hmm. And so, again, I thank you, those of you that have been long-term members of the VIP program. Keep doing what you're doing. You might want to consider leveling up. I think you should consider leveling up. And those of you that are joining new, know that there's more coming. Also, we're in our group, our Take 10. We have been eliminating 10 items a week since Monday. Now, what that means is there's no pressure. I just want to give you ideas to free your space up as I free up mine. There's always safety in numbers. And so when we go in and we're sharing, when you're sharing what you're eliminating, I'm like, oh, I got some of that too. Mm-hmm. I need to get rid of it as well. Right. So it's an incentive. I want you to be and experience all that you could experience in 2026 and do it in a clear mindset, clear space, and keep elevating and making room for more. So with that, anything you want to add, Kim?
No, that was great. Close.
Okay. So we're going to close. So good night, and we will see you tomorrow, or I'll hear from you tonight. So goodbye for now.
Bye.
We're about to go sipping and doing a little shopping. All right, you guys have a good one.
Okay, bye.
Bye.